Hello, and thank you for joining us for the season finale of The Scoop, live from Saddleback College, located in Mission Viejo. I'm your host, Andrea Moore, and on today's show, we have an exciting interview with the head of Saddleback's Automotive Department. Then we'll listen to a great musical performance, check up on some up-and-coming student films, and finish the show off with an eating challenge we captured last week. But first, let's get going with our news. On this week's edition of Saddleback News, we went and checked out the dog fair that took place last Thursday. It was a great video, and I hope you enjoy.
Saddleback's Dog Fair was held this Thursday, the 30th of April. The event was held in the quad, and there was dogs of every breed. There is many stations set up offering information on dog adoption.
And we're a no-kill shelter, so we keep the dogs until they're adopted. We promote our foundation to gather donations, and we do probably 6 or 7 of these events per year. So we do things like that. We have community outreach program where if someone can't afford to take care of their dogs, we'll step in and help that. If someone wants a dog and can't afford to adopt, because it's $125, we'll step up as an organization and pay for that.
Along with companies such as Pet Project Foundation, there are breed-specific adoption networks.
This is the German Shepherd Rescue of Orange County. We've been in existence for about 12 years. We've been a 501c3 since 2005. We adopt about 400 dogs a year out to the local community. We're one of 5 German Shepherd rescues in the greater Los Angeles, Orange County area, and collectively those 5 rescues do about 1,600 to 1,800 Shepherd dogs a year. So there's a lot of Shepherds, but we're only one breed. There's a rescue for every breed of dog you can name. And so there's a lot of dogs out there.
On top of all the informative foundations at the fair, there are Marines on site with their military dogs to tell their personal stories.
Everything they do, they think it's playtime. So either they're looking for explosives or drugs. You know, when they find it, we give them a toy. So and then you play with them, and it's like, all right, hey, good job on you. Thank you for finding it, and then we play. And then, when we're done, I get the toy back, and it's back to work. Same thing with Bite. He bites the wrap or the sleeve or the suit, and he's having fun. It feels good in his mouth. Everyone's having fun. That's why everyone's like screaming, just pumping him up. I think for them, I think this is like one of the best things for a dog. I really do. They have fun. We treat them well, and it's like the best bond you can have. Good for us and good for them too.
Last but not least, we met this ginormous pup, Boris, a Spanish Mastiff weighing a whopping 220 pounds. Spanish Mastiffs are amongst the largest of dog breeds.
I've heard they're from Czechoslovakia, and so they're around to protect the farm animals and everything, so protect the farm from cougars and mountain lions.
That wraps up this week's news. See you next time.
Wow, that looks like it was a lot of fun. Definitely makes me want to adopt another puppy. Up now, we have an exclusive interview with Cliff Meyer, who is the head of the Automotive Department. He's over with Jason Sermeno right now. Take it away, Jason.
Thank you, Andrea. I'm here with Cliff Meyer, professor and department chair of the Automotive Department here at Saddleback College. Hi, Cliff. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Awesome. Thanks for coming out.
It's great to be here.
Sweet. Tell us a little bit about the Automotive Department.
Well, the Automotive Department at Saddleback College has been around for more than 35 years. It started at Mission Viejo High School, believe it or not, then moved here when the campus was built. And we have approximately 33,000 square feet.
Wow.
14 hoists, top of the line industry standard equipment to train the students, and 2 classrooms and 5 different certificate programs approved by the state. So they can get a certificate program, or they can get an AS degree in automotive technology and transfer and go on to further their education.
Wow, that all sounds like great things. What makes this program unique?
I think the staff, and I think the equipment and our industry involvement with our local partners. I think that we've worked really hard for the past more than 10 years to really rejuvenate the program and make absolutely sure that we're meeting our industry partners' needs, whether it be curriculum, whether it be textbooks, whether it be the shop cars that we have. We want to make sure that the students have a 50%, average is about 50% lecture and 50% lab. We call it live lab activities. They're going to work on cars.
Wow, that sounds really great. What is the job outlook for graduates of this program?
It's fantastic. Job outlook by 2020 is more than 100,000 jobs just in South Orange County. I think right now I counted 24 different open jobs on our job board in the back of our main classroom. So getting them a job, they just need to get into the program and get 4 or 5 classes under their belt, and I'll mentor them, and we'll get them into a scholarship program, or we'll get them into an entry-level position and help them all the way.
Wow, very cool. Are there any big plans for the future of this department?
Well, right now we're just started a NATEF approval, and that's a nationwide approval process to certify educational facilities so that they meet specific criteria for the industry and the manufacturers, so that if a school in Ohio is NATEF certified, it's going to be the same as a school in California. So we've never really looked into it, but we think that now is the opportunity, to do that. We have the equipment. We could use another full-time instructor, but we work with what we have. Right now have 2 full-time instructors and 8 part-time instructors for 33,000 square feet. So it's a challenge.
Yeah, it's a handful, sounds like.
But we do a good job. We have pride in our product, and our product is our students.
That's awesome. And how did you wind up teaching here at Saddleback?
Good question. Good question. I went here.
Wow.
I went to Saddleback College in the 70s. I'm an old timer, and took classes from Ron Bell, who was the automotive instructor here at Saddleback College, besides Bill McFarland. And I didn't graduate, went on to do other things, went into many, many different aspects, having my own shop, GM Master Tech, did all these other things, and then started teaching part-time kind of to give back. And lo and behold, I taught at Palomar College for 4 years, and a job opportunity opened up here when Ron took an early retirement, and they recruited me to leave Palomar College and to come here.
Oh, very nice.
So I've been here part-time since '97 and full-time since 2003.
Awesome, and now all the way up to department chair.
Right.
That's great.
Right. So it's a good school, good instructors, great students. It's great to be here.
Very good. And is there a difference between an automotive technician versus a mechanic?
Great question. Yes, absolutely. I don't like the mechanic word. I think a technician, whether it be someone that changes the oil all the way up to a diagnostic technician. I mean, I think you have to earn the respect of the consumer, the customers, as a technician, and vice versa. They need to be educated that it's not the type of job that they display sometimes in advertisements. And I don't want to mention any names, but you've seen them. I can fix that car, any car.
Yeah.
And they downgrade it. And so the parents, even when I was in high school ROP, same thing happened. It's a dumping ground for the students that can't do any better. Now you need to be an engineer to work on a car. Lift the hood on your car.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank you for coming out.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Appreciate the opportunity to tell about our program.
Of course. Back to you in the studio, Andrea.
Thank you, Jason, and thank you, Cliff, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come sit down with us. Before you ask, no, the students can't fix your car due to liability reasons. For more information on the classes, visit the department website. We have to take a quick commercial break, but don't go anywhere because we got some live music coming right back at you.
We hope Saddleback College will be your first choice if you seek a dynamic, innovative, and student-centered post-secondary education.
Welcome back. Our next guest in studio today fronts local Orange County band, Small World. He's involved in a number of community and school arts programs and is a regular at local spots like the Swallows Inn. For the last time this season, here's Amos Alexander live in studio with Anthony Small. Take it away, guys.
Thanks, Andrea. Here with songs Everything and Something to Say is Anthony Small. Take it away.
Everything I have is burning down. In my dreams I cannot turn it around. It's all spinning out of control. There's no way of knowing how this will go. I see is turning black. In my dreams I'll never make it back. Where's the light to guide me from this hole inside me? I'm starting to think it's you. Everything that matters, everything seems to end up shattered. Everything and everything we prayed for, everything just walk out that slamming door, that slamming door. Soaking wet. In my dreams you told me that I'd forget all my trouble, forgive all my sin, forget how to play this game that I can't win 'cause you won't let me in. Everything that matters, end up shattered. Everything and everything we prayed for, everything just walk out that slamming door, that slamming door. Everything I have is burning down. Big man walked into this place today, carrying a guitar, saying he got something to say. With wild eyes that seen the past, he's like a friend that's gone too fast. Oh yeah. You're feeling neglected or disrespected. Well, I'll run away. Oh, a little suspicion and superstition can make you feel so small. Yeah. Sitting in the dark, all alone, can't help if you won't pick up the phone. Or you're feeling better, Can you finally let her love you at all? Hey, yeah. And the moral of the story, don't chase the glory unless you want it cars. And some more of the story, don't catch the glory unless you like it high as hell. As hell. The man had a story to tell. A big man walked into this place today, carrying a guitar, saying he got something to say.
Awesome. That was wonderful. Fantastic. So you're in a band, Small World.
Yes.
How's that going?
It's going real good. We've been together for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
My next door neighbor, Vito Franconi, is my lead guitarist, so that's
Okay.
worked out very well. And then we play a lot of community events, the Festival of the Whales, concerts in the park, and fundraisers for high school sports and arts programs.
Fantastic. So I heard you have a show coming up.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We have a showcase at the White House in Laguna Beach in 1 month, so that's June 1st.
Awesome. Nice. That should be exciting.
Yeah, we'll play some originals and then some covers, which the band primarily does.
Okay. Nice. So you have a CD. It's Love Half Off.
That's right.
I heard you're going to be coming out with a new release soon.
That's right. We're
Okay.
in studio, and so I hope to have that out by the end of the year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on. So tell us about like some of the charity events that you guys do.
Well, we play a lot of fundraisers. The Wounded Warriors. We've played for Dana Hills football fundraisers, for Dana Hills baseball,
Okay.
and like I said, a lot of community events. So.
Okay, nice. So what is the craziest thing that's probably happened to you guys as you were out and about?
I'm not sure that it's rated. The story's rated appropriately for here, but
Okay.
We played an event out at the Bonneville Salt Flats that was for a corporate event for Honda, and so there were a lot of racing people out there, and it was a long day. And let's just say that the crowd, particularly a couple of the women, were very enthusiastic.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Music, racing, sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
Right on. So where can people check out your music?
Well, the CD is available on iTunes, and other than that, on Facebook, 3 words, Small World Band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right on. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget to check him out, everyone, online. That's Small World Band at Facebook.
Right. The Facebook page is Small World Band.
Fantastic. Right on. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Everyone, go ahead and check him out online. Back to you, Andrea.
Wow, what a great performance. For more information on Anthony Small and Small World, you can visit their website, smallworldband.com. We need to take a quick commercial break, but don't change that channel because the Scoop will be right back and we have so many more exciting stories for you. We'll be right back.
Saddleback College enriches its students and the South Orange County community by providing a comprehensive array of high-quality courses and programs. We foster student learning and success in the attainment of academic degrees and career technical certificates, transfer to 4-year institutions, and improvement of basic skills. We hope Saddleback College will be your first choice.
Welcome back to the Scoop scoop, Saddleback College rocked the showcase at the 2015 Newport Beach Film Festival. But even though this semester is winding down, our students are already hard at work prepping for next year. Here are 2 films you can look forward to in 2016. I hope you enjoy what we have to show you right now on our Saddleback Showcase Spotlight.
I'm Amos Alexander Burns, and I am the writer and director of a film called Faded. The main character, Steven, he's a pretty lonely guy and just wanted to be in a relationship, and essentially he has to decide what is more important, being single and lonely but more or less happy, or being in a relationship that's just not right for him and he's completely miserable. There's actually a lot of symbolism in Faded, just all throughout it. Essentially, because he's trapped, we made it so that the vertical blinds looked like jail bars. And it really, really created a cool effect and feel for the film.
Yes.
Also, there's like a lot of symbolism about like faith and turning away from your beliefs for the sake of someone else. And ultimately, like knowing who you are, and that's a part of you, and that you shouldn't let go of that just to be with somebody else. I think that it's a film that everyone can actually relate to. I think most people have been in some sort of relationship that just wasn't healthy for them, and ultimately they have to decide what is best for them. Faded will be showing at the 2016 Newport Beach Film Festival. I'm so excited to show it and can't wait to see you there.
Okay, my name is Sage Griffin and I'm the writer and director of Dollface. Dollface is a love story that takes place at a party, so it's set, the whole time it's set during a party. And basically, the main character, Ivory, finds herself throughout this party, and all of that is pretty much manifested in her appearance, which is porcelain. She's a porcelain doll, and so she ends up breaking out of her shell both physically and mentally. Pretty much, it's all supposed to take place in a dollhouse. So that's basically what we had to make happen. We had to make the girls look like dolls. We had to make the house look like a dollhouse. Lots of pinks, lots of lace. The inspiration for the film is pretty much just, I feel like everyone has been in a situation that has made them feel like less of a person. Whether it's a relationship or a job or a friendship, we've all been in a place where we felt like we weren't really ourselves, and Ivory is not really herself, and she hasn't been for a while. And she's been really unhappy for a long time, but then meeting Mason and seeing him again kind of broke her out of that shell and reminded her that she used to be happy and that she can still obtain happiness. Dollface should be premiering at Newport Beach Film Festival in 2016. Can't wait to see you there.
I know what you're all thinking, and yes, that was our very own Amos Alexander, talented both in front and behind the camera. Sage Griffin is also a part of our family here at The Scoop, and we couldn't be more proud of both of them. I can't wait for their films to premiere next year. Now to wrap up the show, we took our cameras across the street to the Broken Yolk Cafe, a popular hangout spot for students, where John Freno took on the Hungry Man 12-Egg Challenge. I hope you enjoy. Hi, I'm Andrea Moore, live here at the Broken Yolk in Mission Viejo, just off of Marguerite Parkway, across from Saddleback College. We're here doing the Broken Yolk Challenge, the Hungry Man 12-Egg Omelet Challenge. This has also been featured on Man vs. Food on the Travel Channel, where Adam Richman completed the 12-Egg Omelet Challenge. So we'll see if our own John Freno can do it himself. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. Here with the owner of the Broken Yolk, German. Hi, German. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming today. It's an honor to have you here. You know, we love the kids from the Saddleback, college, and thank you for coming. Well, as you know, we just opened 2 months ago. We have probably 20 people that have tried, and yes, we just have one. But the only one that we have, he did it on a record time. That is 20 minutes.
Ready? to complete the Hungry Man Challenge. 12 eggs, a bunch of chili, some potatoes, some biscuit. You got a large water. What you thinking, John?
I think the eggs are just hiding everything else. Look at this. Come on.
So we want to know what the fans have to think about this one. Is he gonna finish? What do you think, sir?
Yes, he's definitely gonna finish. I mean, look at it. He's already halfway there. It's only been 20 minutes.
All right, so he definitely has a chance.
And he says he loves the potatoes. That's what I've heard.
He loves the potatoes, folks. He's getting close. All right, we're taking a seat down here with some more guests, see what they have to say. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
All right. Good to be here. Yes, of course it is. All right, and so the question for you, I want to know, do you think you could finish this 12-egg omelet?
Absolutely, no doubt about it.
We're here at Broken Yolk, and John attempted the 12-egg omelet challenge, and sad enough, he did not finish it, but he did very well.
It's a good experience, you know. It's good food. Even if you want to share the big, the big plate, it's a good plate to share, you know. So come over, guys, and try it.
All right, and you heard him, guys. Come over here any day, Monday through Friday, with your Saddleback student ID, and you'll get 15% off your whole bill. We thank you for that, German.
Thank you, and I will see you soon.
All righty. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Wow, wasn't that exciting? It was too bad John wasn't able to finish and join the Wall of Fame, but it sure was a lot of fun. Make sure you go over to the Broken Yolk Cafe located right across the street from Saddleback on Marguerite Parkway. They offer free Wi-Fi, and Saddleback students receive 15% off their entire bill Monday through Friday with valid student ID. This wraps up our final episode of The Scoop. A big thank you to Clifford Myers and Anthony Small for coming onto our show. I hope you enjoyed your sneak peek into some upcoming Saddleback films, and make sure you head over to the Broken Yolk Cafe to try the Hungry Man or Woman challenge for yourself. I'm Andrea Moore with The Scoop, and we had such a great season here with you, and we can't wait to see you back next season for more exciting stories here live from Saddleback College. Have a great night.